Yes! Woo! Hey guys, welcome back to my video. I'm a little frustrated because I thought I was recording. I thought I was recording when I was doing my eyes. But yeah, I'm gonna explain to y'all why I look like crap. Come on, hold the sauce. Wait a minute, let me explain. So today I thought it would be cool that if I do a story time and turn myself into a clown. You know, I always feel like a clown. We all have a little bit of that clown intensity in front of us, you know, inside of us. So why not turn myself into a clown? So we're gonna turn myself into a clown. I'm gonna give y'all story time. The story time that I was doing was the one that got taken down, that y'all probably didn't get to see, but I'm gonna be doing a story time about how me and my ex-best friend had a falling out and the reason why. So I'm gonna just do a quick recap and then I'm gonna go further in because I also again thought I was recording. So when I was doing my eyes, I was technically talking about how I met her at elementary school and how we became friends. Technically, we were on this playground, it was recess, and she was trying to slide down this pole. She looked hesitant, and I put a mat down. She slid down it. We started talking, and we became close and friends. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now we're at the part where I become a clown by the nose. So let's do this. Can we just get in though how nostalgic this is? Like, I don't even know what that word means. Google it. I'm gonna find a way how to edit the definition in it. I'm learning, guys, okay? But Google it. Google it. Editing stuff, Google it.
Girl, you know I got you, but I think you used nostalgic wrong.
Period. Anyways, so isn't this the ring light? It's gonna hurt your eyes, but isn't this? And then you got I didn't even know this opened like this. I'm not even gonna cap. And I had this for 2 years now. It looks like it's been used by me, but no. I just smeared it probably. I don't know how I did this. But anyway, so let's get into it. So technically, me and my mom were walking to the store. And she pulls up in this van where her mom is like, I think her siblings were in it too. I don't know. I wasn't really looking into the van because I was just stunned. So she pulls open the van door. She goes and she's like, hey, you know, all this other stuff. And she's like, I saw you walking and I told my mom to make a U-turn. So my mom and her are talking, me and her are talking, trying to catch up, and then she tells my mom, she's like, hey mom, like, cause she told my mom, I guess my mom, I don't know, I don't remember the conversation quickly. All I know is that I found out we were gonna be going to summer school together. Now, the reason why I went to summer school wasn't because like my grades were failing or anything like that. I just chose to go to summer school because I wanted to. Yeah, this is a deep enough red. I can use this. By the way, there's a cookout going on, and the setting of my room, I'm in my mom's room, and it's kind of easier to hear through her window, like what's going on, because it's loud in the front. So if you hear screaming of kids and stuff like that, that's outside. I'm sorry. But anyways, back to the video. So you know, I went to summer school and stuff like that. I chose to, like, they gave me the paper and they was like, your grades aren't bad or anything, but I overheard from your mom that, like, over the summertime you get bored. So I was wondering if you wanted to go to the summer school. You don't have to go, it's a choice. I already let them know and stuff in that if you go, it's by choice. It's not that it's bad or anything. You look like they was like, you look like the type of kid that you just want to go to school over the summer for the fun of it. And I was, at the time, so I went to summer school, and turns out she was also going to summer school, and we rode the same bus, so every morning we would sit next to each other. We would make it a possibility. And it was this girl that didn't like her that used to sit across from us. My thing is, if you don't like somebody, why are you sitting across from them? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I got the perfect nose too for a clown nose. Like, is that weird? Maybe God created me, like, because I got the perfect clown nose and everything. Maybe he created me to be a clown. I'm getting inspired. I'm already inspired. I'm getting double inspired. So yeah, so we technically that whole summer, and then like the last day my mom was like, oh, for the last 2 weeks that we're going to be in my hometown, since we were going to be moving up to where I'm at now, she was like, you should go stay the night since that's your best friend. And I was like, okay, cool. So I stayed the night at her house for those 2 weeks. Mind you, I forgot I was staying the night at her house for 2 weeks. So I was low on clothes. I only had like a week's worth of clothes. I didn't have 2 weeks worth of clothes. So my mom had to come to her house. Mind you, the weather was extremely scorching hot. And she had to call my siblings and stuff. And she brought me clothes the whole time I was there. So I wouldn't be a stinky mess. Yeah. So my mom and me, so that's when my mom, after she brought my clothes, she would like talk to me for a minute, and she talked to me saying how much she missed me and stuff like that, and enjoy myself and have fun, because after this I'm leaving out of state. Well, not out of state, but out of my hometown. So I enjoyed my time with her. The whole time he was there was kind of weird. Her sister wasn't there. Her older brother was there, but he like was in his room the whole time. He wasn't paying attention to us. The most I've seen of him was like on the game. That's it. Her dad was not there like that because he worked, so I would barely see him. So I barely saw him, and so the person I seen the most was her mom and her cousin, because her cousin would come down there, and her cousin was pretty cool. Like, she was. Also forgot to mention that she had a friend that would come over there that lived across the street from her that I met as well. So yeah, wasn't bad. She was pretty cool, but they're cousins, so like they bumped heads from time to time while I was down there. So yeah, her cousin brother though, he was like pretty cool, pretty cute too. But brother was in middle school, not in high school, but still, it was a no. He was in high school. I was in elementary school. I was not gonna be that girl. No, ma'am, I was not gonna be that girl. Now, I would have been a clown. I wouldn't even need the makeup. I wasn't gonna be that girl, and I won't go put that boy through no type of situation like that. Period. In a discussion. By the way, I got a mirror set over here because I was gonna look in the camera, but the ring light sometimes blurs it, so I can't do what I need to do. So yeah. So what was it I was gonna say? So I'm there with her. It's pretty cool. After a while, like, we hanging out, it's chill. So the last day, it was kind of eerie because like her dad was home now, her sister was home now, and she was kind of acting weird because her sister. But I understand that. So like, we're all hanging out, we're sitting down. Mind you, her siblings used to make fun of my voice because I have a naturally high-pitched voice. Even if I try to put bass in my voice, like, my voice is extremely high-pitched. Like, for my age, my voice should not sound like a 10-year-old girl. But it does. I have a naturally high-pitched voice. I was cursed with it. So when I'm older, I'll still sound like Minnie Mouse. The older. Like elderly. When I'm elderly, I'll still sound like Minnie Mouse. So imagine an elderly woman coming up to you sounding like a little kid. Period. My bottom lip looks so dry, but I promise you, it's so moisturized. Like, I done did a lip scrub and everything. Like, I don't curse with big lips. So technically, her siblings are back, her sister's back, so everything, she's not acting weird, but it's like the vibe just kind of switched. Like, you can tell when like a vibe switched. So her sister's home, her brother and her sister are like kind of hanging out, they're like being cool or whatever, and her dad calls her and he's like, he's like, hey, like, your friend's still there? She was like, yeah. He said, are you excited for her to be leaving? And she was like, and I'm expecting her to be like, no, I'm sad and stuff. This is what she said out her mouth, bro. And I kid you not, I was so tight, but I didn't say nothing. She was like, oh no, I'm actually happy she's going home so I can get sleep. What? I was kind of upset. I was turned. I was heated because I was sad because I knew I was not going to come back for like a hot minute, like years. Like, I would have had to came back to my hometown on my own time type stuff. So when she said that to me, I was like, baby girl, Is you for real? Is you dead? Serious? I could have spent my last 2 weeks with somebody else. I didn't have to spend it with you. Where is my eyeliner? I got pants on. Mind your business. There you go. Alright, we good. We Gucci. So, I'm like, okay, well, forget it then. So, technically, now that that's out the way, it gets to dinner time. Her siblings, you know, they're whispering, they're kiki-ha and laughing at me because her mom was like, do you want, because they had tacos, and she was like, do you want another taco? And mind you, I'm nervous because whenever I get really nervous, my voice gets like this and all this other stuff. So she was like, and I was like, yes, please. Yes, please. I mean, I would laugh too. I'm not even gonna cap. But I was kind of offended. And it was like, and she was like, oh, my siblings. And she was like, my siblings were laughing at you because you sounded white. Now, this is the problem I did have. And I always have with people. Just because somebody has a high-pitched voice and they talk proper or something like that, do not disclaim them as a race. Saying they act like this or they act like that. How? Because my skin complexion say black. I'm so tired of people thinking that black people sound like no. Stop saying somebody's trying to act like a race or be something that they're not. Like how I was speaking. That's the only thing that got me mad about this. So yeah, I was like, I don't care. You know, I talk white. Ha ha ha. I laughed it off. Now, we're getting further into the part where I was leaving. So I'm like packing my stuff, you know, I'm in her car, I'm low-key about to start crying. And I get out her car and she's like, bye. Alien. I'm gonna have to bleep out that. I just said my real name. But she's like, bye, alien. Like, we'll see you again soon. All this other stuff. So, my mom comes out, she retrieves me, you know, I'm crying now as I'm going in home, my house or whatever. So like, now I'm crying because I'm like, dang, I'll never see her again, all this other stuff. So it's like a year later and I'm in the 5th grade now. And my mom comes to me and she goes, I talked to her Kaya mom, and Kaya has a phone and she wanted me to give you her number. So I'm hyped. So I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. So I'm trying to act all cool and stuff. I'm really hyped. I'm like, yes, I'm about to talk to my friend Kaya. And mind you, it was close near the summer. So Kaya could come over my house anytime she wanted. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it gets to the point where I'm like, Kaya can come over my house, all this other stuff for the summer, sometime like I did to her. That's what I thought. Time to do my clown brows. That's what I thought would happen. But this is what originally happened. So, Kaya and me had this app. Well, she told me to download this app. I didn't know what the app was till I downloaded it. Okay, so my eyebrows are not going to be good. They're never that good, but they're not going to be good because I'm being a clown. So, this is the first time if ever I'll be proud and happy that I'm going to make some terrible eyebrows. So, Kaya is like, oh, you should download this app and stuff like that. So, I download the app. I didn't know what the app was. I'm gonna insert a photo of the app and everything that we use because I don't remember the name or nothing like that. So we use this app. It was weird. We used this app and we did a little group chat. So we're texting back and forth, and then that's when one day, oh yes, yes. Woo! Woo! Yes! Woo! Woo! Sorry, I'm a crackhead. Alright, so she asked this person. I'm gonna call them a person for right now because I don't want to spoil who the person is. She asked this person to the group chat. Oh yeah, that's good. And I'm like, who is this? So I text her and I'm like, I'm like, hey, who is this person in this group chat? Am I gonna like them? Da 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 da. You know, making jokes. And so Kaya goes and she just leaves me on scene. She doesn't respond to the group chat. Neither does the person that's in the group chat. That's a warning sign right there that I should have just left, or I shouldn't have said nothing at all, because nobody responded. And dumb old me was like, okay, whatever, that's cool. So then 2 days later or so, I don't know how many days it was, but Kaya texts me talking to me about the whole situation in the group chat. And I'm like, you know, the reason why I said what I said is because, you know, I don't want to have no problems, you know, and you know I'm a jokester, you know, I just wanted to do all that. Mind you, yeah, so I said all that. Yes! You get into it! Alright, so technically, so Kaya goes and she's like, oh, well, we're talking back and forth, and now at this point she's telling me that the girl or whoever is got offended for my question. I was like, oh, I didn't mean to offend nobody. I was just being playful, you know, all this other stuff. And she's like, well, she didn't take it that way. She took it like you were being serious. And I was like, oh, well, I apologize. Well, I didn't apologize. If I would apologize, this would have never broke out. But I was like, oh, well, you know, I was just joking around. Like, you know, it's not that serious. I don't remember what I replied to it. I don't know. All I know is now I'm going back and forth with the girl that said something in the group chat about the group chat and what I said. And she's technically telling her what I said. She's telling me what she said. And at this point, I'm getting reckless. So I'm like, well, why does she have such a problem? And I go and I be like, well, what's her problem? Like, what's her ordeal? Like, what's going on, baby girl? Speak up. And she goes and she says, I'm not going to fight and argue with her. I'm a grown woman. I'm not going to fight with no child, none of that stuff. I'm like, and she was like, so mind you, throughout the conversation I asked her and I was like, is she your cousin? Is she your family? Like, is she grown? Then I would apologize right off the bat. She didn't answer none of that. She just kept on going about what she was saying. So I'm starting to get disrespectful even more. Because now I don't know what you are. Who you are, because she didn't tell me. So now we getting further into it. She goes and she's like, you were being disrespectful to my cousin. I don't like that. And I don't want to be friends with you no more. You can lose my number. All that good stuff. So I'm like, what? Like, I asked you repeatedly if y'all were related. All that stuff. No answers. No answers back. Nothing. So at this point, I'm mad. Because I just lost a friend for no reason. All because I couldn't get my mouth correct. So now I'm just like, forget it. I told my mom about the whole situation. My mom thought it was eerie because, you know, a grown woman is in, I think at the time, I don't know how old I was. I think I was like 12 or 11. I don't know. No, I was 12. But my mom was like, it's eerie that a 12-year-old woman, a grown woman is in a 12-year-old and I don't know how old she was. I think she was 11. In an 11-year-old group chat. So my mom was like, that's real eerie. And I mean, it was. But did I care? No. I told her everything that went down. And my mom was like, and I'm sitting here crying and stuff about the situation too, because I just lost a 5-year friendship. over a person that I don't know or didn't even know was grown or related to her. But then again, I didn't get that information. Y'all, I slay in this clown look. Clown. So, I'm literally just burst out. I'm just stressed out. I'm angry at myself because I'm like, I should never got that disrespectful. I should have asked her more questions. You know, all this other stuff. I'm literally just beating myself up for her mistake. So, time goes by, and this is with my old Instagram. I see she made a Instagram account. So I obviously DM'd her on it. I followed her and I DM'd her. And I was like, hey, I apologize for the whole situation. And I hope we can move on. I know we can't be best friends again, but my intentions was never to be disrespectful, none of that. I got no answer. I didn't get left on scene, none of that. So I just gave up. I deleted it. I gave up. I didn't want to talk to her no more. I just plainly just gave up. I just technically gave up. So time goes by and I realize, and I think back on the situation, do I regret losing her as a friend? Yeah, because it was over a stupid, petty reason. Well, it wasn't a petty, stupid. It kind of was on my end because I didn't know who she was. I didn't know they were related. If that would have been told to me, I would never say what I said out my mouth. Period. So, now, would it change the facts on anything? Honestly, no. I feel like she was low-key looking for a reason not to be my friend no more. Like, let's be honest. I feel like she was. And at the end of the conversation, she was like, we haven't been best friends for 5 years. You need to get it straight. I'm like, yes, we have. Because we've been best friends since the first grade. First grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. So, you get yourself straight. Mind you, we weren't even in the same class for first grade. Like, she was in a whole... Pause. We didn't become best friends in the first grade. We became best friends in the second grade because that's when I met her. I'm so dumb. I just realized that she was correct. We've been best friends for 4 years, not 5. I thought I met her in the first grade. I met her in the second grade. Does that mean I went? Yeah, I went to that school for 3 years. No, I met her in the second grade. We became best friends in the second grade. I think I started talking to her in the first grade. I'm so sorry, y'all. Dumb. So, but it don't matter still. Friendship in it over some BS that I didn't know about. So, honestly, am I upset about the whole situation? Yes. Did I think it could be handled better? Yes. Sorry, my forehead's so big. It has to get out for this part. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all about to see some big forehead action that I didn't even want to show y'all, for real. But y'all can have all the roasts prepared for this forehead. Yo, for me to be a clown, I'm banging, okay? Let's just get into that. How good I look as a clown. Like, I thought I was gonna look hideous, but bruh, why I look good? Why do I look good as a clown? Like, honestly, let's be honest. Why do I look so good as a clown? And then we gotta outline it. Y'all, this is so professional. Maybe I should be a clown more often because this is looking so professional. Like, y'all, I'm actually trying. But yeah, I just want to give y'all that story time because, you know, oh my god, I messed up. That's okay, I'm a clown. Nothing's supposed to be perfect when you're a clown. But yeah, y'all. So that was a story time about how I lost. I don't even know no more how long I knew this girl. To be honest, Kaya. Now, do I have problems with Kaya? Personally, no. Does she have problems with me? I don't know. I don't talk to Kaya. If I did, I would know. Would I resolve them? Yes. Would it be physical? No, because that's unnecessary. I feel like you shouldn't have to solve your problems. If you're the type of person that has to solve your problems with physical violence, that's so wrong. You can resolve a problem with just words. It's so simple. When you escalate to that point, that's when negative things start to happen. And I feel like you shouldn't do that. You should stay positive as always when it comes to negative situations. And if you feel like you have to resolve them with physical violence, that's so immature, and you should think better. That's all I have to say. This clown look is officially done. Did I slay it? Yes. Alright. I need a love. Alright, if y'all really enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out this. And I'll give y'all another video sometime. Give me some suggestions. Like, for real, guys. Love you guys so much. See you next time, baddies. Bye!